How would you like a delicious and fat-dropping dinner brought to you in 30 minutes less by Chef Bing, so it's free?
No. Come on now.
Well,
Really?
well, not the free
What, am I
part
a,
of 30
am I a
minutes.
pizzeria now?
I know, we're kind of joking here, but I think a lot of people think for a good dinner that they're not going to get something that's delicious and they're not going to get something that's put together easily, and that's really not true.
No, dinner can be one of the easiest meals to put together. Breakfast, we're in a super rush. If you haven't planned a prepared lunch is out of the question. But dinner, there are certainly wonderful choices, and I think we should dispel a myth here that beef is unhealthy. It's just flat out wrong.
It's wrong. In fact, the USDA just changed their whole guidelines regarding things like beef and shrimp and eggs of being too high in cholesterol. It turns out that cholesterol is not going to increase your risk of heart disease. They said, you know what, we looked at it, you were right. Let's change this whole thing. Beef is a good protein source. If you like beef, nothing wrong with it at all. It's actually a fat-dropping meal.
Now, that information is brand new. Right now, today, you've known that for what, 25 years?
Many people in the industry have known it for a long time, 15, 20 years or so. The USDA, and we're not talking about them right now, but they're a little conflicted. It took them a little bit longer than normal, or they should have, but nonetheless, they did change their guideline, and you can certainly have things like beef, like shrimp, things that have cholesterol.
Still going with lean sources of protein, though. I always am a fan of lean sources of protein rather than the fatty cuts. This is a sirloin right here. It also applies to ground beef. If you like things like manwich, lose the bun, have the manwich. Just use a super lean beef to go with it.
Did you say manwich?
I did say manwich. I can't say sloppy Joe. It's always been manwich to me. A little bit of taco meat on top of a salad makes a great dinner in the summertime. Certainly a steak fresh off the grill is an awesome, healthy, lean source of protein. While you've got the grill going, put some asparagus right on the grill along with it. Some peppers, a little bit of pecorino romano on top of that asparagus is really going to set it off. When it comes to our sides, whether you're doing something like a little Israeli couscous, which is decent, whether you're doing something like a little bit of brown rice, here's the portion. You ready for it? And this is what I would do for my family, myself, and my clients that I'm preparing food for. This is how much, and I'm not even exaggerating. This is exactly how much they would get for the grain portion. Now that looks ridiculous, but it proves a point. That's the problem on the plate right here. That's what you have to be careful of.
It is, and this is a fat-dropping meal. When people contact me for a consultation, I give them all the choices, give them the recipes, give them all the tools, give them the food list of what they could put together on their plate for some delicious meals. Then I'll turn them over to Chef Banks, and if you want delicious foods prepared for you, where you don't have to even think about it, delivered fresh each and every week, all of these different choices, Chef Banks can do that for you. The key thing though is that you are eating the right foods. It really is that important. If you do so, you're going to lose weight, drop body fat, and get in better shape today.
You're watching Live It Fit Now. Why not take this opportunity to download the free Live It Fit Now app to your smartphone or tablet? You'll find today's recipes plus a whole lot more. Information at your fingertips to help you live a healthy lifestyle. Don't go away. We'll be right back.